recovering the dinosaur cage,
But
and
now
even added
I'm
this
back.
cool redstone light
And
thing that went all
yeah,
the way
I'm
down.
about to
Wait,
clear
what? That
this.
took you a whole 6 days? Well, it's because this glass is as hard as obsidian. My first day back to reality, I noticed that I didn't actually have a doorway to get to my workers. I did a lot of research on what kind of doors I can make because there were hundreds to choose from. After doing some epic modded smelting and a little bit of modded crafting, we were able to make this magic door. What? It has no door animation? Not even the double doors have cool animation. Do you see the difference between these two doors? Look how amazing that door is on the left. Look at that animation though. At least it wasn't a complete waste because we learned how to make these magic blocks that look really cool. The next day I decided maybe we should just do something classic. But then it hit me, why didn't I just make another castle gate? We just simply right click and boom, castle gate. Now that is an entrance. Day 333, the first thing was actually making a bigger entrance because the bigger the better. That looks pretty cool. The only problem with my giant entrance now that it was too close to my furnace, so I had to move everything over to the left a bit. It ended up actually looking pretty good. My dinosaurs were really getting big at this point, which was kind of a problem because that means I had to feed them more. On top of that, his giant head kept on blocking the feeding system. So I guess I just had to tame them, right? But that means I have to whip them, and I was way too scared to get close. Eventually, I grew a pair and I walked right in. But I was way too scared to whip them, especially this close to them. At least food wouldn't be a problem because they're both vegetarians. Someone put this on a top 10 list. This is the most satisfying thing in Minecraft. New day, new me. I was gonna whip them up till they obeyed. I was whipping the souls out of these dinosaurs. One of them was fighting me back, and oh, what? I tamed one. I guess some dinosaurs don't like whipping because they started attacking me. The long necky dinosaur died? What? No! My chat made me realize it was actually the other dinosaur that killed the long neck because he was protecting me because I tamed him. The next day I decided not to worry about the dinosaurs because I had one tamed down. I decided to check up on my workers who were making the moat outside, and of course they were stuck. After rescuing them, I thought I would
I'm just building a big ass wall all the way.
Looking around my base, I didn't know exactly what to do. I mean, the cave was basically done. I mean, we had to have portals, and then of course we have the Great Venus protecting us. Then it hit me. I needed an elevator to get up and down my floors really quickly. Today was elevator day. We just needed a little bit of ender pearls and a little bit of wool, and boom, we had an elevator. I didn't know where to put it though, and on top of that, I didn't know how it worked. I mean, it was just a box. How is this supposed to be an elevator? After a lot of trial and error, I actually did it. I went from one floor to another by just jumping. This was actually mind-blowing to me. I could go up and down as fast as lightning. Like, look at me. This is me trying to break my game by going up and down as fast as I could. Now that I knew how it worked, it was time to make it look pretty. The next day, I just started to make my elevator room look nicer. My game did crash for some reason, so I did try to download more RAM online, but it turns out that's not actually a thing. I just made a temporary room where I could just walk up to the wall, teleport down, and when I'm done, I could just teleport back up. And I spent the rest of the day making some more dinosaurs. I realized I was still missing one elevator block all the way at the bottom for my workers, but now it's done, and look, I can go all the way up and down. Speaking about my workers, they caught a lot of these cages that sometimes spawn mobs. The usual mobs are no problem, except when it's that dragon thing what I can't even attack. But yeah, look at me go up and down. Look how cool it is. It is day 339, and it's time to go on an adventure. The first step was actually making something called duct tape that you can repair your armor with. My armor breaks really easily, and I never had enough XP to repair it in time. After several attempts on trying to use the duct tape, I simply just had to right-click it, and it worked. It was really cheap, so I could easily repair all my armor. I emptied out all my backpacks, and I prepared myself for tomorrow. I'm back in the Twilight Dimension, and it is time to destroy whatever cool bosses I can find. I spent about 5 Minecraft days in here, and I retraced my steps to go even further beyond than I did last time. While going through the mushroom forest, there was an especially big mushroom. I'm talking like mushroom times 10 on drugs. It took a long time to get to the top, but I was hoping it was going to be worth it with a big boss fight. There isn't anything up here. At least getting down wasn't a problem. After moving in one direction, I did come across another castle. The best part is it didn't have any of those green particles, so I could break right in. There were so many mobs and so many blank books like stop spawning. The fact that I could break things down, I took all those bookshelves. Those books were mine. Guys, I'm not joking. I seriously took every single bookshelf, like in every single move. There was probably maybe 600 bookshelves. I came across the boss room and I knew exactly what to expect this time. I beat him up so bad, I sent him back to his mom. He's gonna cry a little bit. He's gonna cry a little bit. He's gonna cry a little more. machine to a power source using wires, and I failed miserably. For now, I just lightened up Reno's face, and oh my goodness, he actually looks really bad. Oh no. It was day 395, and it was time to fight some big bad bosses in the Twilight Dimension. This achievement tab is really useful for letting me what I'm supposed to do next. So according to that, after beating the Hydra, I have to find some dark forest or something. The only problem was that no matter how far I went, I really didn't find anything. And the Twilight map that is supposed to show all the bosses' locations didn't work, so I just had to keep moving in one direction. Hope was almost lost, but then we came across rain in the Twilight Dimension, and it hurts me? The rain was annoying, but it wasn't actually doing any damage to me. Not even to my armor. However, there was a giant cloud in the sky, so I'm assuming that's where all the rain was coming from. What is going on? What is that thing? That kind of looks like me, and is that a giant castle? What is going on? My heart was pounding at this moment, and I made sure to be very careful so the rain wouldn't like knock me off or something. I don't know. I can confirm that is me, and he's wearing armor now? Like, what is he trying to fight me? And why is he so big? This place is huge! I had no idea how strong I was, so I made an escape route just in case. How is that me, but giant version? This is mind-blowing. Maybe he's friendly? Oh, no, he's walking towards me, menace like, oh god, I'm sorry, I don't want to kill myself. Oh, there's another! He has friends! He has friends! There's three! There's three! What is this game? There's a fourth one, and they drop giant swords. This isn't crazy. Oh my god! I'm sorry, Soxerwood. I don't want to do this. You look so perfect standing there. I'm sorry. I have a giant pickaxe. Your argument is now invalid. This is so cool. And we're just getting started. There's a giant castle. Not even giant. It's massive. It was really hard to get in here because there was like thorns everywhere and everything was like extra big. I'm assuming this is like a giant's world. The rain stopped damaging me though for some reason, so that's pretty cool. I think this was the entrance and it did the coolest thing. It like vanished and then it like reappeared. Oh my gosh, this is the coolest door ever. I wasn't even trying to open the door at first. I was trying to eat my steak. It was a lot of the same rooms and the mobs inside were just those tiny little goblins. Our objective was trying to find the big bad boss, but breaking these blocks were hard because they were literally stronger than obsidian. According to the mini-map, that's the center of the castle and the biggest area, so I guess we just go across? This is definitely a trap. There's like some sort of sign and barriers. Like, what is this? This is, I'm dead. I'm dead. Final boss here, you win? What do you mean? There was no boss here. I realized since I'm doing this all out of order, then maybe no bosses spawn? I didn't lose hope yet because there were still layers beneath and there's some new mobs spawning. This dude's literally a maze. I hate mazes. Epic door entrance, weird mobs inside. The mobs were really weak, but at least the doors were really cool. Wait, what? I can actually mine the doors and take them home with me? That's amazing. This felt like it would turn into a maze because it looked like it was just tunneling into another room. Oh my goodness, this already looks super trippy. The place looked really cool, but it was the same boxes over and over, and these vegetarians wouldn't stop attacking me. I'm serious, they must be vegetarians because they actually threw seeds at me. The vegetarians were really weak, but they wouldn't stop spawning. There were so many of them, like they wouldn't stop. One of these rooms would eventually have a staircase beneath, but there were so many of them that I had to check all of them. I finally found the staircase and I quickly portaled back home to prepare for a big battle. It was the big day 400 and I was ready to fight whatever was down there. I couldn't see anything except for a lot of blazes though. I didn't know how to get down, so I just jumped and it worked. I was so pumped. I killed all the blazes because I assumed after eliminating them all, the big boss would spawn. Oh, never mind. It's just another sign. Man, I should have completed the other challenges. Well, it's definitely something to do for the next series, so make sure to hit that like button. Good job on finishing the video. You earned yourself 4 gold stars. I've been really enjoying making these sort of videos, and I also appreciate your support on them. Remember to be on my Twitch channel December 11 a.m. EST. We'll be flying to the moon. Also, I'm having a 20% off discount on all my merch. This includes socks. Just use code SOCKS1 when purchasing from the link below.
It looks so weird. Alright, I know a way I can get down up there. I'll just go like this. Pop my way up. Hopefully my stuff didn't get, you know. No.
Across New Zealand homes lie over 200 million square metres of flooring, or as we see them, square metres of potential. Where you see the 70s, terracotta tiles, or vinyl that goes back in time. We see opportunity. Just think, New Zealand, all that promise lying in wait, just below your feet. Flooring Extra, style by the square metre.
What is up, guys? Sox41 here. We are back with surviving 300 days in the largest mod pack possible in hardcore. However, I have some important news I need to tell you before the video starts. I ended up dying in these 100 days, but I still finished it. If you guys want me just to continue this series as a normal series, like no hardcore, just normal, please hit that like button so I know that you guys really want this series, because personally, I have never enjoyed Minecraft so much in my life right now. As you guys know, this mod pack has almost 450 mods, which means multiple planets, so many different biomes, even rubber duckies that turn into demons. As you can see, we barely scratched the surface. Like, this could literally go on forever. On the other hand, I know some of you will say, oh, you died in hardcore, it's over now. Most of this video is recorded on Twitch, and I'll be streaming this mod pack all the time then, so you can also come there and tell me your opinion on the series. Also, when this video comes down, I'm releasing my own Minecraft server to all my Twitch Prime subs. Yay! Just remember to join my Discord so we can give you the IP. But in the end of the day, I hope you guys enjoy the video. It is day 201, and we are back in our fabulous castle. Today, we kind of just looked around and got our memories back on what we actually did. A lot of you guys asked before, why are you making the miners dig giant holes in your castle? The plan is we're going to have a multi-level underground area for each of the different mods. That way, we can have everything organized and separated, and it's going to look really good. It was the next day, and it was time to get to work. I had a vision to connect all my arches together like this giant overhead cave thing. In order to do this, I had to do a lot of castle maintenance and a lot of random block building. I don't know, like some sort of artistic feel to it. Now, what happens when you start watching Grian tutorial after Grian tutorial? You start making art. Haha, look at that portal room. Day 203, we had to put some finishing touches and some adjustments. As you guys know, portal guns is my main way of transportation.